Hello, Laurel Hill, 5th and 6th grade, and welcome to week 6 in general music. I hope everyone's doing well, and I'm happy to see you. This week, I want you to walk away with a basic understanding of the story of Peer Gynt and In the Hall of the Mountain King. That's the name of the music. And I want you to understand the difference between steady beat and accelerando, or getting faster. So those are our goals for this lesson. To start with, I want to tell you kind of a simplified version of the story of Peer Gynt. So our music of the month is In the Hall of the Mountain King. That's the name of the music. Bum, 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 bum. The man who wrote it, his name was Edvard Grieg, and he's from Norway. He's one of their most famous composers. If you go to Norway now, you'll find tours and all sorts of displays. They're very proud of Edvard Grieg. Okay, he wrote the music to tell the story of Peer Gynt. Peer Gynt has been a story that's been in Norway for a long time. It was a story written long ago, and it's still told today. So the basic story goes like this. Peer Gynt was not easy to live with. He was a very difficult person to live with. He did behaviors that made you not want to be around him. He lied. He stole things. He pushed people around. He wasn't very kind or generous to people. He was he bragged a lot about himself. So Peer Gynt had some difficult behaviors. He was not easy to live with. So one day, and he did live in a small village in Norway. So one day they chased him out. They had said, "That's it. We've had enough of you kicking old ladies and stealing apples from the market. That's it. You're out." So they chased him down the path with, you can see the images of waving sticks or forks or whatever. So they chased Peer down the path. They chased him out of town. He's running. He fell, he hit his head, and he kind of went to sleep a little bit. And when he woke up, it was completely dark, totally black. He put his hand here, he couldn't see a thing. He had fallen into a cave. Okay, so he fell on the path. He woke up in the dark, and he sees his eyes start to adjust, and he sees the little eyeballs. What's that? And then he sees another pair of eyeballs, and his eyes adjust, and he realizes he's surrounded by trolls. He's fallen into the cave of the trolls. So the trolls take him to their king. He goes to the king of the trolls in the Hall of the Mountain King. He's in a cave in the mountain, and the trolls take him, and he goes to the king. The king says, "Oh, I don't have any use for you. You're just some person who's fallen into my cave. You don't look very important." Well, he couldn't let that go. He had to brag. "I am super important. I am one of the most important people in Norway. Why would you think I'm not important?" And the king said, "Oh, okay, well, in that case, you can marry my daughter." Peer is not known for his kindness or his making people feel good. So he says, "Oh, I'd never marry your daughter. Oh, no way. I'm not going to marry your daughter. No." So he's insulted the king of the trolls. So now he has made the king of the trolls angry, and he locks Peer in a cell. So he's stuck in the mountain in a jail because he's insulted the mountain king in the Hall of the Mountain King. So the music that we've been listening to is where he escapes. So he escapes, I'm not sure how. He gets out of the jail, and he's kind of tiptoeing through the cave in the dark to try to get away from the trolls. So it kind of starts out slow and quiet. So he's trying to not wake anybody. Bum, 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 bum. And then as he goes, it gets a little faster. The trolls start to wake up. They jump on him. He's got trolls flying after. Trolls are small creatures with sharp nails and sharp teeth. There's a lot of stories in Norway about small trolls that cause mischief. And if you travel around the world, lots of different countries have stories of small creatures who cause mischief. Like in Ireland, they have stories of the leprechaun. Norway, the stories of the trolls. In Hawaii, they have stories of little creatures called menehune who go around and cause chaos. So wherever you travel on the planet, there's stories of small creatures who cause trouble. Don't ask me what's true. These are just stories. You have to make up your own mind about what's true. So what I want you to do is I want you to pause now that you know the story, that I've told you the story, and I want you to listen to one of the first two selections of In the Hall of the Mountain King. So if you're on our website, which I hope you found this video there, I want you to go to one of the first two. So either go to the listening map or the line writer, and you can just play the music and imagine the story. That's probably what we would have done in our classroom. Or you can go ahead and watch the visuals, but keep in mind the story of Peer, and Peer is escaping the trolls. That's the sound of escaping the trolls. Okay, so go ahead and pause this video now and go ahead and do that. Okay, now that you've heard it one time through, we'll talk about what we want to make sure you walk away with today. We're going to review tempo and the word accelerando, reviewing tempo. Last week, we talked about tempo is the speed of the beat. And that picture of that little piece of furniture down here is the metronome, right? And we went over like the metronome, you can put a number in and where to find the metronome and how to use the metronome. If you don't know, go to last week's lesson. It's a video, so you can watch it again. We also talked about at the top of your music, if you're reading music, you might have an Italian tempo term. It might be a word that tells you how fast or how slow the music is supposed to be played or sung. So if you see largo, be prepared. That's going to be very slow. Presto, oh, I keep covering that up, sorry. Presto is going to be very fast, very fast. Those are kind of extreme ends of tempo, and there's lots of words in the middle. Andante, moderato, that's medium. Adagio, slow, but not as slow as largo. Allegro is fast and cheerful, but not frantic. Okay, so there's some tempo terms. How did you do on last week's activity? How did you do? Let's try one, okay? Let's go to Music Play Online. And we're going to go to this activity. Remember, the teaching slides will review what I just said about tempo. Okay, largo means slow. Play or sing slowly and broadly. Moderato means to play or sing at a medium speed. Presto means to play or sing very fast. Okay? Pardon me. So what you want to do is play this rhythm along with the music to the tempo that you pick. So first you need to know the rhythm. Let's read it together on Pie and Pumpkins. Pardon me. 1, 2, ready, go. Pie, 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 pumpkin pie, pumpkin pie, pumpkin pie, pie, pie. Repeat, pie, 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 pumpkin pie, pumpkin pie, pumpkin pie, pie, pie. Let's clap it. 1, 2, ready, clap. Repeat. Okay, and then you pick a tempo. So I'm going to pick largo. Largo means slow. And I'm going to hit play. Get ready to play along with the music. So if I pick a different tempo, let's go the extremes today. I'll pick presto now. Get ready. Presto means very fast. Okay, so that's how you work that. If you haven't tried one, please go back and do it again. Okay, so that was your activity last week. I hope you're able to try it. Now, here's my question. Once we plugged a tempo in, like once we plugged Presto in, that whole page was Presto. It didn't change. We did Presto, the whole rhythm. That's what we call a steady tempo. That tempo did not change. Once we plugged Largo into that box there, it stayed the same. It was steady. But think about our music of the month. Does it stay the same or does it change? Most of you can hear that it gets faster. It starts slow with Pierre creeping through the cave. Bum, 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 bum. Boom, boom. But then as he goes, as the trolls are chasing him, he gets faster and faster. In music, that word is called accelerando. I feel like it's related to the accelerator on my car. When I want to go faster, I'm going to push on the accelerator, right? And my car is going to go faster. In music, if it gradually gets faster, you accelerate, or you say, oh, I hear the accelerando. It's a great vocabulary word that you can use to describe music that you hear. So in the Hall of the Mountain King, we've got this rhythm that repeats over and over, and it just gets faster. Let's clap and say together. Let's clap and say this rhythm. And you can use pumpkin for the eighth notes, and you can use pie. You can count. However you do it is fine with me. Don't forget that little rest at the end. 1, 2, ready and go. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie, pumpkin pie. Pumpkin, 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 pumpkin pie. That's the rhythm of the little tune that repeats. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin pie, pumpkin pie, pumpkin pie, pumpkin, 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 pumpkin pie. Right, that's the one that goes over and over again. Okay, here's a video which I want you to watch. It's above in the music of the month, so this video might end real soon. And when you end, I want you to watch this body percussion group. They come out of Greece. I looked it up. They're from Thessaloniki, Greece. And I have a feeling a lot of these students are dancers. I think this is a dance group. This is the Avlaya dance group, and I've heard of the Avlaya theater, and I have a feeling that these are dancers that could take this class, and this is the result of that. You can look it up and see what you find too. But watch this. This is really neat. So go ahead and pause this and watch it now. Okay, friends, now that you've watched how that accelerando works and you can see it getting faster and faster, your job this week is to pick a body percussion routine, and you're going to learn it before next week so you can demonstrate accelerando getting faster. This is a great video that breaks it down beautifully. And I looked at that and I said, how am I ever going to learn that without hours and hours of practice? But this teacher right here at Rob's Kitchen Music, I don't know who this guy is, he is breaking it down for us perfectly. So this week, I want you to watch this guy break it down and learn the body percussion pattern. If that's overwhelming to you, there's a different one on Music Play Online, and it's a little simpler. You're repeating the head, shoulders, knees, toes pattern. It's still fun. So pick one. So this week, what you're going to do is you're going to pick one body percussion routine and you're going to learn it. Now, I don't know whether we will ask you to make a recording or whether we will ask you to demonstrate during class, something to show us. This is hard to put in the chat that I did it. So we might end up asking you to show us what you can do. I don't want you to stress out about it, but I definitely want you to try to do your best at it, okay? So thank you for joining us in General Music this week. You've got a lot to watch, and there's a lot just on this page. There's another recording of In the Hall of the Mountain King embedded in the What We're Watching page this week, okay? So see if you can find that. Come back and tell me what instrument it is. Have a great week. You've got lots to do, and I look forward to seeing you next week, hopefully in class. I hope you can make it. We've had some great discussions and we've really enjoyed hearing what you're up to and what you've been doing.